Today we're gonna build together this full automatic creeper farm that gives you up to 2300 gunpowder per hour, but you can also expand it so it will be more efficient. But first of all, the materials. We have to build this farm in a deep ocean biome, so here you can see we are in a deep lukewarm ocean biome, so this is perfect. And then we can start by building a 5x7 platform by placing a lily pad or build up from the ground and then build a 5x7 platform. There we go. After finishing, we take some chests and place 5 in front of each other here. And then build another row here. And also make double chests out of them. And then repeat the same again. And then take hoppers after finishing these 3 rows here and then place them like so. So the upper chest leading into the lower chests here. And then place 5 leading into every chest behind them. So there we go. So in the end we will have a 5x5 hopper field here. There we go. Now go here and place a temporary block. And on top of that, place glass and build 4 more blocks. So above the chest is glass. And then place carpet on top of the hoppers here. And then take building blocks and build a frame out of building blocks on this height here. And to build such a farm, we will also need a server to build it on. And this is where Gportal comes into play. Gportal is the sponsor of today's video, and on Gportal you can rent very cheap Minecraft servers that are very good performing. This farm I've built myself also on a Gportal server, and I never had any issues. I'm also running my private servers on Gportal, and I've never experienced any crashes or something else. You can also import your existing survival world onto your Gportal server. You don't lose your progress, and you can also install mods very easily. And also make sure to use the link in the video description to get an additional 10% discount and support me at the same time. But let's continue with building. In the end, take slabs and place them on top of the building blocks here. And then also place 5 slabs below the glass blocks here. Now it should look like this. Then take building blocks, glass blocks again, and place another row of glass and on top of the other row. And then fill in the wall also with glass blocks here. On top of that, we have to place slabs again. On top of the slabs, we place another temporary block, and then we start with glass again, and then build the same area as we did before. And on top of that, again slabs. Now we have to build this ring here, 8 more, so 8, we needed 8 in total, so we have to build 6 more of them. Now, you see we have 8 layers here, and this should be fine. On top, take a temporary block and place a build a full frame out of building blocks now on this height. So a 7x7 frame here. And then go into the middle of each side and build out for 7 blocks. And repeat this for all sides. Now we have to build this on the ends here. And then connect them diagonally with each other. And then fill in the areas between them. After finishing, we take building blocks again and build the frame here 1 block higher, the outer layer. Now go here again, place a temporary block and place a building block on top of that, and also build a frame around it again. Now it should look like this. And then we can go here and place slabs on top, on the highest layer here. Then go into the middle and build a frame out of the temporary blocks here. And then break all building blocks that are connected to this small frame here. And fill the empty area now with stairs. Like so. After that, place gates on top of the temporary blocks. And after finishing placing them, we also have to open all of them. Then we can also remove the temporary block. By the way, only a very, very small number of you have subscribed, which is really sad. So if you like my video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like my video. Subscribing is free, and if you do not like my content anymore, you can unsubscribe at any time. Now take water and place it on this height. So now it should look like this. So the water ends up in the hole here. Now go into the middle and build out for 3 temporary blocks. And so we are right in the middle now, and then build up for 3 more blocks here. And then take a dispenser and place it on top of the temporary block. From the dispenser we have to go out for 7 blocks in each direction again. And then connect them diagonally and fill in the area between. Now we have to go into the middle and place temporary blocks on top of the dispenser here. And on top of that a dispenser again. Remove the temporary blocks, and then an observer below the dispenser here. Can be a bit tricky to place it, so you have to go into the perfect angle here. Like this edge is fine. So now the arrow should point downwards. Now be very careful and follow me along with the steps here by placing the slabs. And always place the slab on a trapdoor on top of it and place them on the exact same spots as I did. I will show it to you from a top view also in a few seconds, but now you can also copy it while placing. Now take this block and place it all around. So be very careful by doing this, so you place them right. And also then count 2 blocks from each slab here. 2 blocks, and then place another slab. So you probably already got into the pattern that we're using here. So there we go. Now it should look like this, and you can adjust that. Copy that for all layers here. And then take glass and exchange some building blocks, the same as I do right now, with glass. That's also very crucial, and make sure to do that. If you just copy what I'm doing here right now, nothing can go wrong. And if you're unsure, just double check with the top view. There we go. Now you can see the whole layout that we've built here. You can also take a screenshot for that, because we will need this for multiple layers. In total we will need 8 platforms, depending on how many you want to build. You need some more resources. You can also build more. So keep that in mind. Now it should look like this. We have 8 layers now. You can, as mentioned, build less or more, depending on how much gunpowder you want. And then build up for 4 temporary blocks on the top of the dispenser, and then take 2 observers and place them that they both face downwards with the arrow here. And then, very important, before building this, I would recommend using torches on the layers here, because otherwise the creepers will start spawning, and it can get a bit tricky if you then have to kill them first before you continue building here. And then build out for 7 blocks again on the observer, and then build the same layout we've built before. After finishing this, we have to go to all ends here and build out for 13 more blocks. So that's very important that you keep doing that for 13 more blocks, and repeat this for all sides. And then we have to connect all lines diagonally with each other, as you see right now, and fill in the area between. And if you're unsure, you always can count the blocks now. After finishing this, we go into the middle and place a dispenser on top of the observer here, and then go on the left and right 7 blocks out. And then expand this line by 1 block. Now, go on this side, on the long side, without the dispenser, place the lever and a comparator in front of it, and then also give it a tick. And then take repeaters and place them up to the end. Leave the last 2 blocks open here, and place redstone, and then go back with repeaters. And on the last 2 blocks we place redstone again. There we go. And then put the repeaters all on the 3rd tick, so press all of them 3 times. After finishing this, we have to spawn-proof the roof here. You can use slabs or buttons for that. After finishing this, we have to go onto the different layers here again, or platforms. And don't forget to remove these temporary blocks. And then you can start on the bottom one. And then put into every dispenser 1 water bucket. That's very important. And then place trapdoors on the whole roof. Except on the blocks above the trapdoors, because you won't be able to place one anyway. And then repeat that for all layers. There we go. After finishing this, we go on top here. And then remove this button here. And then, place a building block and then build up with scaffoldings to Y190. And up here, we will just build a small AFK spot. So there we go. Now you could theoretically go AFK. But yeah, if we are on the AFK spot now, you see the first creepers are spawning. But before now we have to start the farm and just hit this lever here and we are good to go. And now the creepers will get flooded down by the water, and then they will end up in our killing area, and they will die through fall damage, and then we can easily collect the loot. You see now, I had a small mistake over there. And I forgot to spawn-proof this platform, so you maybe also spawn-proof this one. And then it will end up here in these chests. And there we go, we have our first gunpowder. Now I will go AFK for about 10 minutes and then we will check the results. So 10 minutes are over. Let's check. Some creepers left there. Let me put this together real quick here. So there we go. This is all we've got after 10 minutes and some extra drops here that you could probably use. And this are around 366 gunpowder. If we take this times 6, we end up at around 2300 gunpowder power, which is pretty efficient and pretty easy to build. But this is the end of the video. I really hope you liked it. Make sure to leave us a like, subscribe, and see ya.